So we're seeing more screens popping up, and that is wonderful. So we're going to get started today. And we always like to review our collaboration agreements. If you need help, please always ask for help. Technology sometimes is not our best friend, but we are here to help. And come ready to build some friendships, to exchange insights, and to hopefully find some collaboration opportunities with other support group leaders, because that's what this is for, to help each other out. And let's get started warming up our brains and warming up our fingers. And we're going to start with a chat storm. So at the bottom of your screen, the little chat icon, you can click on that and share with us a happy memory from one of your meetings. What things have you done that it's so memorable and came first thing to your mind? So let's see some of the answers. Like, for me, I shared some of the things that I did with my group right there. We went bowling, and that was super exciting because some of the support group members, especially some care partners, I had one who did bowling in college, and he said he hasn't gone bowling for 50 years. And when he started, seems like I never stopped, and he was great, and he won. So that is a happy memory of that. Okay, so meeting my window friends. Okay, that is a happy memory. Thank you, Karen, for sharing that. And the wonderful people I have met in the meetings, of course, that is great. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, this is your first time ever here. Welcome, Donna. So hopefully this is going to be a happy memory for you. Oh, you played Two Truths and a Lie with your group. That is a fun game. Yes. So hopefully some of you try that too. Okay, so at a meeting a month after having a speaker demo aquatherapy. Ooh, 2 people told me they joined her class. Yippee! Yay! That is wonderful. So many happy memories. Another one, meeting new people who share my passion. Yes, absolutely. Oh, the first meeting was fun. I hope, thank you for sharing those memories. And that is what a lot of times keeps our members coming to the groups, because they had fun, or they learned something, or they made a new friend, something memorable that they want to keep doing it, and they keep coming back to the meetings. So thank you for sharing that. Oh, someone else, Joe, first time ever. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. So happy to see you here. All right. Thank you for sharing that. And you can keep sharing ideas, because these are ideas that we can use with our groups. Like, I haven't played Two Truths and a Lie with my group, so maybe next time I'm going to try that and see how it goes. So thank you for sharing those ideas. And we're going to move forward if my computer wants to work. There you go. We're also going to do a little poll for all of you. We love asking you questions and learning about you. So today we want to know if you're part of an advocacy group. And thank you for responding. We see most of you responding yes. And for those of you who are responding no, we're probably going to give you some ideas today on how to get involved. And you will have time also to share with other support group leaders in our breakout sessions, and you can get more ideas on how to get involved in advocacy. Wow, that is wonderful. Okay, so we have 60% of you are involved or are part of an advocacy group, and about 40% of you are not. So hopefully we get you motivated and energized to join an advocacy group. So thank you for that. Thank you for answering our quick poll, and we're going to move forward with our program today. So today's topic, renew your group spark. Sometimes, we get into a rhythm that we know what we're doing and we're focused on learning and connecting, and we need something, a little something to energize the group and build those happy memories. So today we're gonna give you some ideas. And for that, I have two very special guest speakers today, support group leaders just like us, and you know them very well. Come on. There you go. So our first speaker today is going to be Karen Malkin from New Jersey, and she's a Parkinson's disease advocate and mentor, also a PMD Alliance ambassador. And Karen is here today to talk to us about Spark of the Night. And after Karen, we're going to have our friend Bernard Coley, who everyone knows. He doesn't even need an introduction. So I'm going to invite Karen to take it away. Welcome, Karen, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. And I just want to welcome everybody to this important conversation that we're having today. We all know that support group matters on a social, emotional, and intellectual level. However, today I think we need to take the next step. If some of the group has not already taken it, we need to step into advocacy, which is needed to empower our journey. In November of 2024, I was at the All-In Parkinson group in Austin, and I attended a session on state registries. Well, up until that point, I didn't even realize there was a state Parkinson registry or what the importance would be in terms of tracking trends, focusing research, resources. It was just mind-blowing to me. After the session, coincidentally, I met Larry Gifford, who is the head or one of the co-presidents of PD Avengers, and I knew instantly that Spark the Night would be my platform for raising awareness and bringing advocacy forward. At this point, if you can show the Spark video, that would be great.
Are you able to share it, Kiana?
Just 1 second here.
I guess everybody knows I can't.
We got you, Karen. There you go.
Well, that's the sparklet video. Okay, yes. Yeah. I'm not hearing any sound.
I
Would you
thought
like
we're
me
going
to
to
run it?
show. I thought we're going to show the Spark the Night 2025 reel.
And
Oh,
we don't have sound, Kiana.
oh no. I'm sorry, everyone. Here, let me shuffle around in the background.
No problem. That happens.
Okay.
Did you get it?
And yes, I'm working on that now. I have the video. Okay. Let's get the sound
There you
shared as well. Okay. All right. Let's.
Is the sound on?
You can't hear that, can you? Oh, goodness.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone.
So when you start your share, there are two little buttons in the right-hand column. One says share sound, and the other says optimize for video. So if you stop sharing now, restart it, look for those two buttons, turn those on. That should turn on your sound.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. No technical difficulties. Everyone has them. Thank you all for bearing with us. All right. Here we go. And thank you, Bernard, for telling me how to work Zoom, because clearly I don't do this enough.
Let the power
There you go.
in every window shine defiantly. From silent halls to bustling streets, we rise for justice, refusing defeats.
3, 2, 2, 1.
Spark the night. Spark the night.
Tonight, we light the truth in blue. Each glow a challenge overdue. From city centers to rural lands, we stand united, making our demands.
11.8 million silent cries, ignored by systems, fed by lies. By 2050, numbers swell, a crisis ignored, a living hell. Parkinson strikes without a face, a global fight, a human race. From every nation, hand in hand, we challenge leaders, make our stand.
It's more than numbers, it's stolen dreams. A battle against indifferent schemes. With research stalled and funds denied, we won't be quiet, we've unified. Parkinson's is more than a tremor, mood swings, sleep loss, gut in distress. Over 40 symptoms, a daily test. Depression, speech lost, isolation, sting. Invisible battles each day bring. Stigma shadows every stride, misunderstood with truths to hide. Employment hurdles, income strains, discrimination adds to the chain. From Toronto's tower to Adelaide's lights, Santa Rosa's square joins the fight. Romania's towns, Slovenia's sights, blue glows unite our rights. Spark the Germany, Italy, Netherlands stand. Portugal, Spain, and Hollywood land. Stories shared, truths unveiled. Together justice will prevail. Spark the night, let the power see. In every window shine defiantly. From silent halls to bustling streets, we rise for justice, refusing defeat. This is our stand, our fight, our right. We are the PD Avengers in the night. Together we spark, we shine, we ignite, until Parkinson's is out of sight. Spark the night. Spark the night. Spark the night.
Well, I apologize for the audio. Maybe Kiana, you can put in the chat the website for Spark the Night, so if somebody wants to watch it or show it to their support group, they have the link.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. When I returned home, I literally pulled out all my business cards, my cell phone directory, and I started making phone calls to every New Jersey resource that I knew of, whether it was a movement disorder doctor, a PT, support group leaders, rock steady boxing coaches, and together we formed what is now known as the New Jersey Spark Team. And in that moment, I realized that advocacy was not just a thought. It was my responsibility to raise my voice for the 11.8 million people globally, for the 1 million people nationally, and for the over 22,000 people in New Jersey. We needed a voice. Alone we whisper, and together we can roar. We wrote letters, we made phone calls, we had community events, PMD in Princeton. I held one at my local library, as well as some of the support group leaders did. We shared on social media, and I'm pleased to say, first year showing in New Jersey, we lit up 22 landmarks, buildings, bridges, businesses. It was unbelievable. From MetLife Stadium to New Jersey Capitol. It was really an amazing thing, and it just gave us such a sense of pride. A culminating activity, which we did need to do that social piece, was at the Somerset Patriots ballpark, centrally located. And We have some pictures that I can walk you through. At the ballpark, Sparky was not dressed up, but the mascot. With me is my son, who emceed most of the event, and a support group leader in Princeton, as well as ping pong. We had a table at the ball field to engage with the 2,500 people that filled the ballpark, and everybody helped man the tables, basically. It was really unbelievable. And at the table, we provided statewide resources as well as educational material for all the major Parkinson foundations. Next picture. We showed a video reel at the beginning to basically show awareness for the program, to provide energy, and also let people know where the tabling was. At the end of the night, we had a magnificent firework display. Then the stadium lit up in blue, which was unbelievable. And on the scoreboard, you can see they basically flashed the Spark the Night video as well as pictures that we provided for them. And they thanked all of the participants for that year. After the event, I'm pleased to say many support groups asked their local representatives for proclamations. That's Barbara Ring, who is a support group leader, amazing, 25 years. She's committed to our cause. Steve Moto, a PT who got involved last year, helped out at the event this year. He just secured a town. And Amneal Pharmaceutical, they didn't own the building, couldn't control the lights, but they did what is known as the Sparklet program, which Bernard will happily talk about in a few minutes. And basically, since the support group, since that event, it's been amazing. My support group, as well as a number of others, have met with local representatives. We continue to make phone calls. We write letters. We had a couple of people that went down to DC for the Parkinson Policy Forum. So that was really inspiring. And what started as an awareness campaign is now direct engagement with our elected officials. It's just an unbelievable event. And actually, 2 support groups are having this type of advocacy program to talk to their members about how they need to get involved. So basically, we are going to help shape policies that directly affect our future by empowering our members. Again, alone we whisper, together we roar. We are empowering ourselves, and we need to do it together. And Bernard, take it away for Sparklets.
Thank you, Karen. And what an impressive demonstration of what an individual can do once they put their mind to it. And so what I'd like to do, if go ahead and Clemmy, if you put up my opening slide, is to put an additional context around here. So I participated in the Spark Tonight by having some of our local buildings, by getting a proclamation from our mayor. And it turned out to be not only really simple, but really rewarding, because my wife and I have been doing Parkinson's awareness advocacy for years and trying to raise awareness of Parkinson's, especially in our community, which happens to be the 3rd largest hotspot for Parkinson's in California. And it was rewarding because of what happened next. We found out that once we got out there, people were really not only interested, but they kept asking us, what can they do? And I thought, well, this is terrific. I need to do this more. I need to ask for proclamations. You'll see a picture on the website of us receiving, or you saw in the video of us receiving the proclamation from the mayor of our city. And it turned out it wasn't that hard to do. Then one more thing occurred, and that's what now is known as the Sparklets program. So I realized that not everybody has the confidence of Karen and myself to get out there and ask some of our political leaders, but there is one thing that you can do. So if you will roll the Sparklet video, or if not, I'll take over and share my screen. Would you like me to do it? I'll
Go
do it.
ahead, Bernard.
Okay. Let me. Make sure all my buttons are clicked. Okay. All right. And then. It begins with a spark. Great movements begin with the lightning strike of an idea, like, we need to raise awareness of our Parkinson's disease lived experiences. As the idea progresses, raising awareness of its existence, others join in. Hundreds, then thousands, then millions of little idea sparklets appear. Then they collide with a bang. The explosion sends out a central message. We need to help find a cure. We need to help people with Parkinson's disease live their best lives. A movement galaxy is born. Maybe you cannot cause a landmark like a bridge, City Hall, or a monument to light up in blue, but you can let your little light shine on April the 11th, 2026, Worldwide Parkinson's Awareness Day. You can be a sparklet. You can light up a space in your home or office, like a doorway, a staircase, a room, to help raise awareness of Parkinson's disease. You can dress in something blue or drape yourself in blue lights. Then, take a photo of yourself or your group and upload it to www.worldparkinsonsnight.com, where you will become part of the galaxy of those who spark the night for Parkinson's awareness.
For you and me, yeah. Let it shine for you and me. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, for you and me, Lord. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, let it shine for you and me. I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
So you see, there is something that we can all do. Let me just stop sharing here so that we can all see each other. And what I want to emphasize here is this. Everybody has the power to do one simple thing, themselves. So if you are not a public speaker or a little concerned about that, whatever, that doesn't, you have Parkinson's. You're part of this wonderful community. So we would like to get over 1,000 photographs uploaded this year of individuals who did something as a sparklet in groups. So all of us have support groups. So one of the things that I'm going to ask you to do today is go back to your support group and say, what can we do as individuals? What can we do as a support group to light something up in blue or wear blue or have an event for April 11th, 2026 to support the Worldwide Parkinson's Awareness Day? And then let me share a couple of things about that. Last year, we mentioned this in our art class, for example, and our group decided on the spot that they wanted to participate. So on our art class that week, we all made blue objects of art. And the whole thing was blue, and then we took photos of it. And so we spread awareness of Parkinson's through something as simple as our artwork that we were going to do anyway, but as a project. This year, April 11th is on a Saturday. And what's exciting about that is most of us don't have to go to work or something else. So there are plenty of people available. It's a wonderful day to have an event, even as simple as a walk with everybody dressed in blue, and then take your pictures. And so you will be part of sparking the night. Even though it wasn't a landmark, it's still an important piece. And then I'm going to emphasize that one more time because we encountered something almost by accident. My wife and I decided to take the list of landmarks in our area, the Bay Area, and go visit them for Parkinson's Awareness Night. And we had our little blue hat on and our blue on. And then we started going from site to site. And a wonderful thing happened. People started asking us when they saw us in blue, why are all the buildings lit up in blue? Why is everybody in blue? And we got the chance to raise awareness to the public who had no idea. And many of them stepped up and said, I have a relative who has Parkinson's. I didn't know. I was totally unaware of this. And we got a chance to point them in the direction of some of our wonderful, not only activities, but our organizations like PMD Alliance Up, where they could get help for their families. We were empowered. And I want to share that with all of you all because you all can do this. This is something on a personal level. Doesn't require, a whole lot of skill. You can answer people's questions. You can help us raise awareness around the world. So we'd like to light up 1,000 landmarks worldwide, and I'd like to have 1,000 pictures of individuals posted up on the website. And now I will dovetail to what Karen said, because this is also very important. So the question today was, are you part of an advocacy group? And I don't know who the 40% of you are who said no, but I beg to differ. If you're here, you're part of the advocacy group. Every one of us as individuals is an advocate, and you're a part of this and this roundtable, and it's all of our job to raise awareness of Parkinson's. So you don't have to think of it again and, oh, I've got to go convince the governor to light up the Capitol and get a meeting with him. Every time you explain to a building owner, another group about Parkinson's, you are advocating for our community. Scream loud, tell everybody you can. It's so important that we raise awareness of Parkinson's and normalize the discussion of Parkinson's and what we need. So I think, Clemmy, as I throw it back to you, we have 100% of participants in advocacy groups because they're here today and they're advocating.
If I can add two things.
Go ahead, Karen.
First thing that I didn't mention is through getting a company to spark the night, they shared with me that their relative had Parkinson and their daughter was part of a local high school. We had the local high school students come to the ballpark and they helped people scan a QR code, which Michael J. Fox created for us to push the New Jersey Parkinson Registry forward. So we also engage with high school students to make them aware. And those of you that are sitting there saying, well, I don't even know where to begin, you can reach out to Bernard, you can reach out to myself, and Carolyn Wilson, I am using her name in vain. When you register as a volunteer for Spark the Night, Carolyn is probably the most attentive person I've ever encountered. She will reach out to you. She will send you template letters that you can send out as is or tweak, and she will walk you along with template proclamations also. And it's just such an empowering feeling that not only are you an advocate for yourself, but you're embracing the entire community and you have your voice. So I encourage everybody, even if it's at the library. I mean, I know a couple of my members reached out to local libraries and they had a little table at the library with Parkinson books and literature that we provided for them. So you can do it in so many ways.
Thank you, Karen. That's absolutely right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much to both of you for that. And I loved seeing that someone said, "Oh, I'm changing my answer." That is absolutely right, because we all are advocates. Just the fact that we are support group leaders, we are advocating for our community and raising awareness because people are finding us and coming to our groups. So we are advocates already. And like Karen said, if we do it together, we are going to amplify our voice. So this is what these roundtables are about, to collaborate. And next in our agenda for today, we're going to go and chat with each other. That's what you like to do. So we're going to go into breakout rooms. And we want you to share with each other. Of course, it's optional because a lot of times, knowing some of you, you like to chat about other things, but you know, giving you an opportunity to talk about ideas and how you're renewing your group spark and getting them energized and motivated to participate in a bigger stage and amplifying our voice. We're going to discuss that in our groups, and we're going to have about 4 to 5 people in each room, and we're going to do that for 40 minutes. And Bernard and Karen will come to the groups. They'll hop around, and if you have questions for them, that is the best time to ask those questions as well. Or if you have questions right now as well, we're happy to answer those questions. So when you're in your rooms, make sure that you designate someone to be the note taker. Because when we come back to this main room, we're going to do sharebacks, and we want to hear some of those ideas that can spark, our energy to work with our groups. So Kiana here is going to be helping us with those breakout rooms, and she's going to send us away to go and connect. So have fun, everyone. And if you have any questions, we'll be back here to support you any way we can. Okay? See you in a few minutes. Oh, they don't want to leave yet. They don't want to come back.
Well, we got 1 second.
Yeah, they are having great conversations, and we love that. Welcome back.
Okay.
And I cannot wait to hear. We needed more time. We were in the middle of
I
a
was just going to tell you.
conversation.
Yep.
Yeah. You cut me off mid-sentence.
Yeah, we know that is the case, and that's why we love hosting these roundtables, because great conversation happens in those breakout rooms. And I cannot wait to hear what you all talked about. So let's hear it from room 1. We had Betsy, Dave, and Eric. So any of you here that wants to
I'll go. Because
I'm shocked.
I think our note taker disappeared on us. I don't remember. We talked about doing a note taker, but nonetheless, we talked about resources in our area, in everyone's area, reaching out to the pharmaceutical companies to connect with the groups and spread the word. Talked about the Act 1136 and 12 something. I wrote it down on paper, but the paper's not in front of me. I'm talking to your congressman. We talked about the importance of support group in general. How some people are still hesitant to go public with their diagnosis, which is a huge issue. We talked about the Ambassador app. We talked about something else. How
You
do they do
talked
that?
about the PA having the PD Avengers and
Yeah.
everybody else on Wednesday.
Yes, Dave is going to Harrisburg with Western Parkinson's Foundation to storm the castle and get our voices heard. I'm going to reach out to one of the senators that I worked with her husband. She works the Philly area, and she's north of Philly, her district. I'm going to reach out to her husband and guilt trip him into having her push for it. Senator Katie Muth, real good friends with her husband, co-workers for a couple of years. I think that's it.
Hey,
Can I
Coley,
ask
can you,
Dave if I'm
can,
correct, is that the one that's where Pennsylvania's trying to be the first state to ban parquat? Isn't that correct? That's what you guys are doing with
correct,
the PD Avengers, right?
correct. Clemmy, can you reach out to Lori and see if she's interested in going? Well, I haven't been able to get a hold of her. She's close enough.
Okay. Yeah, so Lori has been texting, but I will reach out to her. And we're glad that the two support group leaders from PA ended up in the same room. It was by accident. So wonderful work in Pennsylvania. Thank you so much, and keep us posted as the progress that you are making. Thank you very much. Then we have group number 2, room number 2. Corey, Donna, Eileen, Bernard, and Rebecca. Wow, how did you two end up in the same room? That's not fair. So who is going to represent that group number 2? What did you talk about?
Why don't we let our others in that group talk? Like Corey, if you want to summarize what you took away from our conversation.
Let's see if Corey can unmute. There you go. Go ahead.
Well, Bernard gave us an enormous amount of information about how he approached his community to get some of these groups started, and essentially said, go to them and don't put Parkinson's in the main title. You want to do whatever people enjoy doing, paddleball or ping pong or art or whatever it is, and get people in that way, as opposed to saying Parkinson support group, which is certainly what we have in my community. And they also had to separate the men care partners from the women care partners, because the men would not go to a group with women, believe it or not. And so once they made that very clear that this was a men's group only, people gradually started coming. And again, he was saying that don't put Parkinson's education in first, put the activity first, so that people feel like they're in normal, like a normal setting. And then gradually, sometimes it took even a year, people started asking questions about their Parkinson's, or, seeking some more Parkinson's education. And then I had asked about, because we talked a little bit about April 11th, and I was asking if I could see at the Jewish Community Center where we are that maybe we could have like an hour of people biking for awareness, because they do have bikes. And if it has to be all people with Parkinson's, and Bernard was saying, no, it can be anybody, So that might be something that I might ask, because I don't think we can pull something together within a couple of months, but that might be something we could do. And he said people enjoy having their pictures taken as part of the group. So the first year, like 2 people showed up, but then when they saw the photograph, more people showed up the next year. So take it away, Bernard. Did I cover everything? I don't know.
You did great. And then we talked a little bit about, and let me expand a little bit on what Corey was talking about. So Parkinson's is not just about the PWPs. It's about there's a large group of people that are impacted by Parkinson's, whose needs we're addressing. So definitely don't exclude people who don't have Parkinson's. And a part of that is many people want to help out. So Corey was mentioning that at her center, they allowed the Tai Chi for free. They didn't charge them. And I said, yes, because people are looking for a way they can help out our PD community. And that's one of the ways. And so don't be afraid to open up that opportunity for them to contribute in that way. And don't be surprised when they say you can have this for free. Because many people are just looking for a way to help. They just want to do something and they don't know what it is. So they need us to tell them what's needed.
I just want to say that I can't believe I followed the rules and I went to different groups and you didn't. I was actually the rule follower today.
I want a refund. You got shorted.
Good job, Karen. Thank you.
We never had to share. We didn't get anyone back.
I will call you later.
Excuse me, I need to leave. I'm glad to have gotten this much of the meeting, but duty calls. Karen, I will contact you. I will contact you through Myra.
You are now part of the New Jersey team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay! Wonderful. See, we love these connections and collaborations. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, group number 2. Let's see, room number 3. We have Karen and Lisa.
Hi there. Is that the Lisa?
Yes.
With Esther? And how about Esther? Esther was with us too.
Oh, I don't see Esther where she went.
I think she dropped off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people dropped off already. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it was great to be a part of the group and get to talk to all the people there. It was absolutely Karen and Esther and from Santa Cruz. You know, it was just fabulous just talking about things and symposiums and I'm really excited about the future and being a part of the PD Alliance, you know. So thank you very much for allowing me to attend and for sharing. It was fabulous.
It was clear that the three of us in different ways have a true passion for doing things with and for people with Parkinson's. Esther isn't with us, but she voiced some unusual challenges in that she's very young onset. She said, people think I'm a pharmaceutical rep. She's having trouble gaining acceptance in the typical Parkinson's community. She also lives in El Paso, which has 3 groups in the area. Hers is one of the smaller ones, but she mentioned the language barrier there, which is true in a lot of different areas that have particularly large Hispanic populations. But Esther is raised an interesting point, is that her group is very interested in education. They aren't particularly interested at the moment in anything social, but she wants to be able to provide them with scientifically based information. And probably all of us at one point have been contacted or become aware of some fly-by-night operations that promise a cure for Parkinson's, and how important it is to vet those organizations and make sure that people in our group aren't swayed by some of these things. The other thing that was mentioned is needing access to Parkinson's and movement disorder specialists. They don't have one down there, which is very difficult. And she brought up the usual problem of neurologists who have to treat, general neurologists who have to treat so many different disorders, are often not up to date on Parkinson's, and how important it is for all of us to educate people with Parkinson's so that they can educate the providers.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Lisa, where do you visit us from?
Orange County, California.
Oh, okay. We know the group in Orange County.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. So Lauren was here.
Yeah, I saw her before.
Yeah, she was here, but we know, have commitments, classes, appointments. So wonderful that you were able to join us, and hopefully you will continue to join us the first Monday of every month. All right, thank you, group number 3. How about group number 4? Randy, they left you alone. Tag you it.
No, I was with Tracy and Zigzag Man, and Karen came in for a little bit too.
Okay. So what did you guys talk about?
We had a very good talk. Tracy does a live forum on TikTok, and she's got me interested in that. And she is from Colorado. Zigzag Man was from Vancouver. He had to drop off. And he does a improv group in Canada, sort of like Robert Cochran's group here. And
he does it with Larry Gifford.
Yeah, he does. Yes. So it was a really good talk. Got a lot of good information.
And do you want to tell everybody about Tracy, which I thought her acronym was really cool?
Tracy, unmute yourself.
There is Tracy.
Yes,
Okay, sorry. My finger was broken. I had to use the mouse. So, hey, gang, thank you for, first of all, letting me join late. I was telling Randy that I would never in a million years have thought to have joined something that said for support group leaders. And Randy's like, girlfriend, that's what you're doing. And so I just really quickly, what Karen heard was that I've created kind of a brand for myself because the 90% of what I do is through social media. I'm also an ambassador with Davis Finney Foundation. Anyway, so I do some local stuff as well with the Parkinson Association of the Rockies. And but anyway, so what I came up with is just kind of my little brand, which is it's a little bit of a kind of a social media thing, right? You kind of have your screen name, right? So mine is Snarky Mummy. And where that came from is through apathy. A lot of times I get that kind of personality change. And one day I was really having a rough time. My husband literally turned to me and said, would you just put Snarky Mummy back in the box? I don't like her. So, Gary. Hi, Gary. Gary says Tracy was up late on TikTok. Yes, we had a conversation this morning. Very late last night, didn't we? I didn't know you were here. I didn't see your face. Anyway, so Snarky Mommy became a thing. And now it's my screen name out on social media. But when I was creating, like, how do I want to represent the Parkinson's community as an advocate and an ambassador, both because they're different, I used Snarky and created a acronym. And so it's the S is for safe. People need to feel safe. They need to have an environment where they can feel like they could share and be along. N is for networking, which is what we're doing here. A is for advocacy, right? We need to band together. R is for resources, things like what the Davis Finney Foundation has, the PMD Alliance. All of our wonderful foundations have great resources for people to help them on this journey. K is for knowledge. We have got to educate our community. Bottom line, we are, and if we can't educate about what's going on and things, we will never move towards this is Tracy on her soapbox. We will not move towards a cure, right? And Y is for your voice. I'm very passionate about your voice needs to be heard. That's what we're doing here. We're speaking up ourselves, but as group leaders, right? We're speaking up on behalf of those people and trying to get them what they need. So that's my story that Karen heard.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing. And it's so inspirational. I love it.
Well, thank you for letting me
I'm
be
not
here.
active on TikTok, so I don't promise to follow you. But whenever you're here, we love to hear from you. Welcome. And since we're running out of time, we need to take time to listen to group 5. And who is the assigned sharer from that group? We have Ispas, Jim, Karen Malkin, of course, and Wooly. Who wants to share? Jim, Wooly, one of you?
There
I
he
don't
goes.
think
He's
we ever
unmuted.
assigned anyone.
Okay, so that's okay, Jim.
Myra kind of took the lead.
Oh, but Myra had to drop. She's
Yep.
not here. Okay, what did you guys talk about?
I guess I'll start. We primarily just talked about where we are. This is the first one of these I've been to, so I don't really have much to say. I did mention that one of the troubles for me is that sparking the 9 on April 11th isn't going to work in Augusta, Georgia, because that's the Masters tournament. And
Okay.
everyone that lives here is gone, and everyone that's here is a visitor, and they're all caring about golf. So we have to figure out a different time and place to do it. Tracy, it's good to see you, Ambassador with Davis Finney. So, yeah, but we talked a lot about that. And my main interest here was trying to figure out a way to start new groups. We've got a large and very active group, but I don't have enough groups meeting around our community because it's a large community. And years ago, before I got involved, they moved out of town. We're in a suburb. It's at night. People can't come. So we're in the process of trying to start up new groups in our local area.
Oh, beautiful. Let's connect. We can hopefully help with that because that's our dream, that's our goal, our passion, to have a group in every community where no one has to drive more than 15, 20 minutes to connect with other people. So we would be happy to assist with that, Jim.
That'd be good.
Absolutely. Anything, Wooly, that you would like to add? If you want to, you don't have to.
Still muted.
Uh-huh.
He's still muted.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Okay. Thank you. And Eric had his hand up. He wanted to share something. I don't know if he's still there or if you had a question before we say goodbye for today.
Someone mentioned about not having access to MDSs. I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think telehealth is now approved by Medicare. And there's I know Synergy is one new company that's out there that has MDSs for Parkinson's that they can reach out to and see if they are approved in their state to provide care.
Thank you for that, Eric. We appreciate all of you, your participation, your ideas, your experience. We learn from each other because you are the experts here as PMD Alliance. We are ready to connect you to each other and to all the resources that are available for our community. Please join us next month. The first Monday of the month, we will have Bobby Krause and Sarah Jones sharing with us their experience on starting a 501c3 if any of you have any interest in learning more about that. So thank you very much for being part of the PMD Alliance community, and thank you to all, and see you next month. Thank you.